All right, so everybody wants a response, so here you go. So, long and short of it is, I trusted the information that I had at the time when I did that stream, and I didn't ask questions. Much like everybody else, I went off of the narrative that was given to me by Damon, and
How are you going to blame this on a lack of information like you didn't know what he did? We presented the evidence of what he did, and you acknowledged what he did and then defended it. You said your words that a 19-year-old and a 14-year-old should date because they both have teen in the title. 19, 14. You said they should date because they have teen in the title. You're just against teenagers fucking, dog. Those were his words.
You have a moral obligation to fight against teenagers like fucking each other.
I don't really consider 19 to be a teenager.
Are you a fucking idiot? 19.
That's legal
19
adult.
is still a teenager.
Okay, yeah, there's
What?
teen in the name, but you're technically an adult.
Oh, you're
You're
so
not.
goddamn dumb.
The absolute madness doesn't stop there. He said when you're an adult, you're 18, 19 years old, and you sign up for the military because you own a gun and you're defending your country, you should be able to date a freshman who he admitted would be 14 at the time. So he said a 19-year-old should date a 14-year-old because if he owns a gun, he should be able to screw a 14-year-old.
So if I'm an 18-year-old and I graduate and then join the military as an adult, I can't date a freshman.
A freshman?
Yes or no? Yes or no?
In high school?
Because a freshman is like 14 years old, right?
Probably not, no.
Well, why not?
Because there's a significant difference.
Where's the probably in there?
There's a significant difference in maturity between a 19-year-old or a 20-year-old and a.
Are you fucking sure?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
I've seen a bunch of
There's
18-year-old
18,
soldiers put microwavable meals in the microwave with plastic on the top.
I just want to point out that he said those people are idiots, but a lot of the times you're supposed to do that. So I just want to point out that he is in fact the idiot.
They're really not that mature. What's the difference?
What's the difference? I mean, there's a significant age gap of development. I mean, sure, you could say that they're immature for 19, but that still doesn't change the fact that there's a significant age difference, which causes an imbalance in hierarchy.
So 18-year-olds shouldn't be able to date 14-year-old freshmen. However, 18-year-olds should be able to be given a rifle in order to go kill the enemy.
Yes, that's right. You heard that amount of dumb fuckery come out of his lips. He said that because if you're old enough to own a gun, you're old enough to fuck a 14-year-old. That's his fucking words. So don't tell me he had a lack of information. Like he didn't know what Damon was doing. That is such bullshit. He knew exactly what he did and what he was doing and what he still does to this day. They just found out recently that this 19 and 14-year-old situation wasn't the first time. There was another one with a little boy. And then on top of that, when Damon was 24, he was dating a 15-year-old. So, and that was recent. That was in 2023. So don't even give me this bullshit that you didn't know. You had the evidence. You just defended pedophilia because you probably have some skeletons in your closet yourself.
Okay, and I don't really get what the argument is about here.
It's the point that I could have been still dating a 14-year-old freshman at 18 years old while joining the army.
But if you were like, okay, so...
But that's wrong, right?
Yeah.
Okay, why is it wrong?
Oh my god.
Even if I didn't look. Even if I hadn't graduated high school, I'm still 18 years old. I joined the army. I'm ready to go, and I'm still dating that 14-year-old freshman.
Okay, well, I'll just let that speak for itself.
How are you letting that speak for it? What a pussy ass bitch.
The context of that stream, which is missing from Hooves' video, because that would break down his narrative that I'll get into later, is that it was at a time when I was having a back and forth with Dapperton, and I figured that this was the same shit that I've heard about time and time again. And I was like, okay, well, let me go off of the information that I have, and Dapperton's little sycophant can go fuck themselves. So, when, aside from about 2 paragraphs, yelling and talking shit about me, my service, that I'm an idiot, pathetic, that I just ignored because they came at me the wrong way and didn't actually go with the meat of it. Now I understand that I shouldn't have ignored that, and I should have just been like, okay, well, it's not the bullshit that I was fed.
I just find it hilarious that he's sitting there saying, I was fed bullshit. What bullshit were you fed? You were literally told what he did, and you said, oh, he did that? Oh, that's cool. I like that shit. That shit makes sense to me. People should do that, you said. You restated what he did and defended it. Literally defended it.
I didn't go through all of Hooves' video because it was essentially the same thing. Just, fuck you, you're a piece of shit, you know this, this, and this, when, no, that's not true. And the reason Hooves never came to ask questions or actually do any kind of investigating on this, or anybody, doing so themselves, is because that would have made his narrative fall apart, that this is some kind of conspiracy to protect Damon.
You're claiming this guy didn't do his due diligence and didn't do research when you're claiming you didn't either? Like, shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up. You knew exactly what he did. You defended him. And there wasn't some conspiracy of defending him. No, you actually defended him. You couldn't have defended him any more than you tried to. There is no other bad guy here but you and Damon. And Mango.
There's no conspiracy. Sometimes people are just ignorant, too trusting, and that's what happens.
So you were too trusting? You didn't believe he did those horrible things? Then why did you say he did do those horrible things, then defended those horrible things? Huh? Answer me. Make fucking sense!
So, if you think it's a conspiracy, I can't control what you think. You're going to think that.
What conspiracy? You defended pedophilia to defend your best friend. How is that a conspiracy? Nobody thinks that's a conspiracy. Nobody thinks that there's some top secret shit going on behind the scenes. We just think that you did that shit out in the open and was really stupid. And everybody saw it for what it was. And everyone's calling you out for it in the comment section. By the way, this video is linked in the description, so you can go and click on it if he doesn't delete it.
I am not under any illusion that somebody's going to change their mind. Pretty sure everybody's already made up their mind, and which is part of the reason why it took so long for me to make a response to this, because it seems like an exercise in futility. Although, either way, it's either going to go forward or it's going to fail. I'm not going to change who I am, other than being more diligent and less trusting of people on the internet that I consider my friends.
Okay, but you knew he did it. So you weren't being too trusting. It's not like you believed he didn't do it. You admitted he did it and then said that shit was cool. So what the fuck? You literally have zero case. This too trusting shit doesn't make sense. If you knew he fucking did it, you didn't believe he didn't do it. You knew he did it and then defended it on top of it. What the fuck? Stop lying to your audience. They're not that stupid. No one on this fucking earth, this fucking planet, will fall for that shit. You stupid fuck.
Essentially I got burned by someone that I trusted. And I got burned by people that, you know, I thought I knew as well, because they didn't want my side of the story. They wanted to run with the narrative. They wanted to run with what Hooves said.
So you're hearing this right. He's saying that he got burned by somebody he trusted. And it's everybody's fault for just going with the narrative that he defended a pedophile when he didn't. Jesus Christ, I just showed you the footage of him defending a pedophile. This dude, this man, this adult couldn't be any more guilty, but he blames you for holding him accountable for what he did and said. You're the bad guy because you're burning him for just for being too trusting of a friend. Anybody can make that mistake. Pfft, give me a break. You know what he did. You defended him doing it. And then on top of that, if that wasn't bad enough, and now you're blaming everybody else for being mad at you. You're the victim in all this. It's not your fault for defending a pedophile. Nope. It's everyone else's fault for believing Hooves and believing in that stupid conspiracy that you defended a pedophile. Even though that I just showed you evidence of him doing just that.
And if that's what you're going to do, I can't control you. I can't, tell you otherwise. Oh, fucking well. So what? I'm not gonna, it's no skin off my ass if you decide to go with that. It really gets me, though, is that nobody even tried. Nobody even tried. So you went with, that there's some conspiracy, with me and Mango protecting Damon. Mango can say what she wants on her own. But that's all it is, just a conspiracy.
Yep, that's right. That evidence I showed you was just a conspiracy. It never happened.
There's no there. And whatever else Hooves has to fucking say, he can go ahead and say it. I'm sure it'll be full of ad homs and all kinds of other shit. But, there's nothing I can do to stop him. He's gonna say his bullshit. I'm going to speak on who I am, and that's that. If you have a problem with it, oh well. If you still think I'm a liar, oh well. That all being said, I guess I'm gonna go the TGR route and start scrubbing my channel of anything Anna related, Underhaven related, Damon related, which is going to be a lot of content, but YouTube's my hobby. It's not like I can't just keep doing it at a later time when I get back. And, I'll handle that. So, let's see, is there anything else?
Yeah, don't come back.